Welcome to our next episode of BrizeCast. This episode is all about the largest all-female flypast performed by the RAF over the International Bomber Command Centre. Hi, I'm Squadron Leader Lauren Stewart from 206 Squadron, RAF Brize Norton. So what happened today was a flypast, and it was a Prefect flying through first, and then separated by some time was an A400 with a Typhoon in formation. And we're celebrating women in aviation at the International Bomber Command Centre. The planning for this was really intensive, so it was about a month, and this was because we had some quite interesting aspects of the planning. So for example, the A400 and the Typhoon in formation is something that doesn't happen particularly often, especially not in a flypast situation. So there was lots of safety aspects that we needed to consider, lots of routing, making sure we were talking to the right controlling agencies, etc., and getting everybody together and coordinated so we can conduct a safe flypast. Today was really important to me because I think it's so important to honour the work that people have done before us. So, for example, one of the statues that was unveiled today was the woman who invented what was called back then window and what we now know as chaff. And especially being a test pilot on 206 Squadron and working with the future defensive capabilities of the aircraft and seeing how it came and celebrating the work that happened to make that happen is so important to me. It was a really awesome atmosphere on the flight deck. I think everyone was really excited to put on a good show for the IBCC, to make sure it all went well. It was awesome having the Typhoon pilot on comms with us as well, so we could hear what she was thinking. So just a great experience.
Hi, my name is Major Rachel Williams. I am a test pilot on exchange with 206 Squadron at Brize Norton. I think it's special to be visible. Obviously, when you're in the air, nobody knows that the flights are being crewed by a bunch of ladies, right? Because a flypast is going to look like a flypast. But when you know that it's crewed by ladies supporting a memorial that's being unveiled again for women in war, that is really special because you feel like it's a long line of legacy that leads back from what the ladies have done in the past to what we're doing today. And so for us, getting to do the flypast and then getting to land, see the memorial that they unveiled and talk to all the people there that made it happen was really special. So my dad was an Air Force pilot as well as a commercial pilot, and I decided I didn't want to sit behind a desk all day. So I got my pilot's license when I was 17 and went to college knowing that I wanted to be a pilot in the Air Force, as well as a test pilot, and I was lucky enough that after a long time it finally happened. Making the timing for a flypast and making sure that you're following all of your waivers and rules and regulations is quite time consuming, but there were a couple moments when Sal, our loadmaster, was like, oh, I haven't gotten to fly with female pilots before, and you were like, okay, that's really cool. My favorite part about today, I think, was getting to go to the memorial afterwards and speaking to the people who were there and learning the stories of the women in war, the standing with giant statues that had been unveiled, and getting to read those and talk to the direct descendants of those women was really special.
So I'm Sergeant Sal Thornton. I am currently an instructor loadmaster on 24 Squadron for the Atlas A400M, and I have seen previous service on the VC-10 and also the C-130J. I've been in the Air Force for quite a while now, about 20 years, just over, and I was direct entrant, so always a loadmaster. I am very much one of a few female loadmasters. There's two on the front line, and there's just myself on 24 Squadron. Today meant a lot to me because it showcased a lot of the things that women have done in so many efforts in different wars, but this specifically to do with World War II, and it showcased what they were doing, and it was pretty special to be part of that. For any female wanting to join, well, when I walked into the careers office a long time ago now, I did not know that this was a job that I could do, but I was shown some photographs and the photographs sold it to me. So I think just have a look out there because it's very exciting. There's a lot of jobs now that women can do in all of the militaries, and specifically the RAF. I think we're very accommodating to, opening up everything to women doing all the different roles. So have a look and go and find out about them because they're really exciting.
Hello, so I'm Squadron Leader Alex Dampier. I'm one of the flight test engineers on 206 Squadron. Today meant a lot to me. It was great to see the variety of females that they'd represented so well in the statues that they unveiled. Obviously
obviously the Air Force has a lot of pilots and it's a fantastic thing that they do, but it's great to see so many different trades represented. Being an engineer myself, I find that a hugely proud thing to be part of.